Hey YouTube, this is TCA Gaming. We're going to open up 3 booster packs in this video. We've got a Gym Heroes First, a Fossil First Edition, and a Jungle First Edition. Somebody on eBay was questioning me about heavy packs, and they wanted these 3, and I stuck it up in a listing and said 3x heavy packs. That's all I put in there, and like a little tiny description that was in white instead of yellow, and the guy didn't get to it fast enough. In fact, someone else bought it. So I reached out to them. I was like, hey, this was really meant for someone else, but I have no problem selling to you. Would you like me to open up on YouTube or just send them to you sealed? And they opted for the YouTube version. So we have these 3 packs and we're going to open up for them. Usually Fossil and Jungle are pretty straightforward. Gym Heroes, this one's pretty tough. These are supposed to be heavy. I have a couple more setting off to the side just in case it is not. But we're going to see what happens here. Let's see, from Gym Heroes, I think probably one of the best pulls. You got Rocket Scyther, Sabrina's Gengar, Blaine's Moltres. Yeah, those are probably some of the best pulls you can get. Yeah, in regards to a holo. I don't think there's any errors in the set. 1, 2, 3. We're going to say it's that 4th card from the back. Anytime you see one of these packs that's like this where it's on the outside of this card saver, usually that means I bought these from someone else or from that one guy in the video where there's a ton of heavy packs, as heavy. So far I think there's only been one pack that has turned out to not be heavy, so for the most part I don't give him any kind of grief over that, because I mean, you guys have seen I've hit several duds myself. It's so hard to get all of these perfect. Man, check that out. I sleeved the wrong card. In fact, this one was a dud. We got a Brock Sandslash, and then there's some other cards. But we're going to keep the camera rolling. Blaine's Kangaskhan, because I think these bloopers kind of make for fun videos. I'm going to open up a second pack. Hopefully there won't be 2 in a row. That would be kind of lame. Especially since I paid a pretty good premium for these. So pack number 2 for Gym Heroes. Let's see what we get. So there's an extra pack opening for this one. 1, 2. Let's see, that one was the 3rd one off of the back, not the 4th. If I did that correctly. I'll sleeve that one before I flip it, but let me just make sure it's the right card first. Brock Smankey, Erica's Bellsprout. Ooh, I did get, in fact, the wrong card, but we do have us a holo. We've got the Rocket's Trap. Check that out. Man, I got lots of holo. What card did I stick back there? So it was the 5th card off of the back. So I messed that one up. It's got Erica's Weeping Bell. That's what I stuck over there. That was the 3rd. You got Missy's Seeking, a Tickling Machine, and a Gym Heroes Lightning Energy. Man, that one looks cool. So there's one of your benefits for having the packs opened up on camera. I was going to send this pack to that guy as heavy, and in fact it was light. But because we opened it up on camera, he still gets his holographic card. We'll do the Jungle next, and then we'll finish off with Fossil. We've done a lot of Jungle in the past, but it's slowed down quite a bit. People are wanting these offsets, but man, Jungle is still one of my favorite sets to open because you have potential for the like a Pinsir error, Butterfree, Venonat, even a Pikachu First Edition error, from promo, and then on top of that, some of the holos are really expensive. You can definitely tell that one is holo. See how much color it has different, or it's a different stock, but you can tell that that one is different from the others. Of course, Vaporeon, Snorlax, Jolteon, Flareon, those are all really good pulls, and there's some other good ones too, like Wigglytuff. Let's see what we got here. We got Oddish, Pokeball, Eevee, Execute, Cubone, got Meowth, Venonat, Parasect, Weeping Bell, and Marowak. For the holo, Pidgeot. Oh man, this is a pretty good one. Let's see how the card looks in regards to condition. That holo full looks really, really nice. Slight silvering on the edge. You can see a little bit flash in the light. On the back side, it looked like it almost had like a line kind of down the middle. Right in here. The edges look really good though. Looks like I got one little white. No, I thought it was a white dot. Might not be. With that line down the middle, it's not super prominent, but you can definitely see it. I'd say this is probably a solid 9. Depending on how much they would deduct from that. I mean, some graders might not even count it because the front looks so good. But I would say that's probably a 9, a solid 9. Let me put that rocket strap up here. Forgot to do that. Pack number 3, we have Fossil. To me, I think Fossil has more popular Pokemon than Jungle. You've got stuff like Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres. Then you've also got Gengar, Dragonite. I mean, all those are really good. Something you don't really want is like a Muck. If you pull the Muck, you're just kind of like, eh. Like, no, I didn't really want that. There's the Hollow. It's got a slightly darker stock. Centering is off a little bit, not too much. Set that one in the background. Oh, there we go. We'll start off with Horsey. We have Gambler, Geodude, Ekans, Tentacool, Energy Search, Recycle. We have Sandslash, Golem. Probably one of the uncommons that everyone thought should have been a rare. I mean, 100 damage, 60 right there, and 80 HP. Plus, it was the stage 3. You got the basic stage 1 and stage 2. I think that's how it goes. It says stage 2 is the Graveler. I can't remember how that works. I know it's basic, and then I thought it was basic stage 1, stage 2, but it almost says like that's the stage. Maybe it's referring to Golem itself at the stage 2 up there instead of Graveler. And then we have Seadra. So for the last card, we have a Hollow Hypno. That's not too bad of a pull. This one's usually a little bit easier to grade in a PSA 10, but pretty much any old WotC Hollow, especially first edition, if you get a PSA 10, you're doing really good. Man, this one looks, I would say, really clean. I'm not seeing much on it. Like I said, the centering is a little bit off on the back, but I don't think it's enough to say this couldn't get a 10. And I don't think it's enough to say that it would get the OC or anything like that. So I would think that's a solid 9, maybe 10 is like if they just look more at the front than the back. But those are the 3 hollows that you got. You got the Rocket Trap first edition. You got a Pidgeot from Jungle first edition and a Hypno from Fossil first edition. Really cool opening. Thank you for letting me open these up on YouTube, and I'll have your cards out in the mail very soon. You guys don't forget to like and subscribe.